Hello, friends, and welcome back to Recap of Skam, Season 4, Episode 9, Life is Smiling, and Skam, Season 4, Episode 10, Thanks for Everything, the series finale of Skam.
This got sad. This got emotional.
I forgot how much the last episode hit, I'll be honest.
It's pretty good, but it's sad.
Yeah, it'd definitely be sad. So what do you think of overall thoughts of these two episodes? We'll get more into it, but
Episode 9 was good. I really enjoyed episode 10 because unexpectedly we got to see stories for each character specifically, just to see how they're doing right now. I thought it was cool. When Vilda's name popped up, I was like, fuck off, we're doing one for each person. So I was really excited for that. So I watched it all this morning because I didn't want to do it last night. So I was fresh in my mind. But yeah, I'm excited.
Nice, okay. So, we will start with Season 4, Episode 9, Life is Smiling, the official end of Sana season, technically.
Yeah, technically. Yeah. Because we got different people in the next one.
Yeah. So the first clip is called Guru Advice, released on Sunday, June 10th, 2017 at 11:02 a.m. So Sana is on her way to Noora's apartment. She's been calling her, leaving her messages, so like, hey, please call me. She gets inside and Skill lets her in, and we find out Noora is not there.
She has not been there.
No, she has not been home. Skill just assumes they're just fucking at William's penthouse, so yeah. Though they could have went to London too. That's also a rumor, is that they also went to London.
Wherever they are not here.
Yeah, they have not come back. And this is when Sana reveals that she sent the email to Wilhelm from Noora's account.
Yeah. Though there was malicious intent, not malicious, but though there was negative intent, it works out.
Yeah. And I do like how Sana admits that, like, she did have negative intent. She was like, hey, well, I didn't do it for Noora, I did it because I didn't want her dating the boy
exactly.
I liked.
My bad. It's like, oh, that's okay. It worked out anyway.
Yeah. And then Sana also explains that the boy she likes is not a Muslim, so it's like kind of makes things complicated. And Iskil talks about Lito, who was the son of the Turkish ambassador, who you remember from season 2.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
that guy that was in his room.
Yeah, Iskil gave all Noora's clothes to him.
Yes.
That guy. Yeah. Yeah, said like they talked about like human rights, sensitive souls, and they talked a lot about like their stuff, and then ultimately boils down to that relationship between non-religious and religious people can be hard in that sense. I kind of thought Sana, and yeah, but then Alice is like, you know what? There are probably other Muslims in that group, like you can date Alias or whatever, and she's like, that's my brother, and he's like,
that's my brother,
and he's like, yeah, that would be weird.
That would be weird. Like, bruh, no, that's no.
Yeah. The next clip is called Your Turn, released on Sunday, June 11th, 2017 at 3:36 p.m. So Sana is texting Ava and is like, hey, have you heard anything from Noora yet? And she's like, no, have you? No. It sounded like, hey, text Chris, like, has he heard anything from Wilhelm? And she's like, no, nothing. And Ava's like, it's probably fine, like, probably just, like, chilling and, like, not worrying about anyone else.
I'm not gonna lie, a little mad at Noora.
Wait, I'm sorry, you're mad at Noora?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm like a little mad at Noora. She has her phone. Just respond, I'm not dead. Everyone's worried about her.
Except they're not. Only Sana's worried. And Sana's only worried because she thinks that Noora's mad at her.
Yeah, I know, but everyone else also, like, Vilda at one point was like, should we call the cops or someone? Like where is she?
I mean, yeah, well, Wilhelm could be crazy. We don't know that, but...
Okay, this is not on him. Okay, this is
I mean, hey, if he never showed back up, she wouldn't have disappeared like this.
But she's her own woman. If she can respond to text, she should.
Look, she has no reason to respond to anyone if she chooses not to. She is her own woman, and she can choose to respond to text whether she wants to or not.
No, I'm a little peeved, for sure. I'm a little peeved. I hate that I am. I love Noora, but honestly, I'm a little mad that she didn't respond to anyone. She was just like, no, I'm busy. Girl, they think you're dead. Reply. Just be like, I'm fine. Send. And then just nothing if you want, but just say you're fine, for the love of God.
So then Sana goes out and joins a balloon squad who is playing some game. And Sana sits next to Yusuf. And she's like, hey, you had a good time at Ava's party? And he's like, yeah, it was nice seeing Evan again. Got to talk to him and stuff, which is nice. Sana's like about to ask him she's like, hey, I talked to Noor, about to tell him all that stuff. But then one of the guys like, hey, Yusuf, when are you leaving? He says Saturday. And Sana's like, where are you going?
Where are you going?
And he's like, oh, I'm going to Turkey for the summer. And she's like, intriguing. Oh.
Damn. Yeah, the second they were like, oh, when are you leaving? I was like, leaving? Huh? What? What do you mean leaving? It reminded me a lot of like Semantic Error. And he was just like, hey, when are you leaving for Paris? And he's like, yeah. Paris? Like I just remember being like, what do you mean leaving? It's more of like a punch from the side of the face you don't expect.
Then the next clip is called Talked About Everything, released on Tuesday, June 13th, 2017 at 10:13 a.m. So yeah, so they're all there worried about what's happened with Noora. Vilda's like, yeah, it's possible Wilhelm is a psychopath. We don't know. His brother is, so we don't know. It could run in the family. Don't roll your eyes at me like that. It's possible.
Shut up. I'm rolling my eyes because like everyone's like, oh, it's William's fault. It's like, well, why isn't she just responding then? Either of them could, to be honest, both of them could have responded. Because
exactly.
He didn't respond to Chris's text either.
Yeah.
So like they're both at fault, but like I'm kind of annoyed with both of them. So
exactly. Like, well, you only said Noora earlier. You did not.
I forgot about the Chris thing, but honestly, she's not responding to more people than he is. But if people are constantly texting, I'm sure that Chris just went, "Hey, where are you?" and then nothing. But all of her friends have constantly been like, "Hey, Noora, where are you? Where are you? Are you good? Are you alive?" Like, and she's not sending anything back. And I'm like, girl, if someone asks where you are and is worried about you, you answer, even if you don't want to. Just be like, I'm fine, busy. Please let me be for a couple days. It's not that hard.
I mean, I will say, to be fair, during this whole time, it was the weekend. Like, they weren't even at school, so it's not like she didn't show up to school or anything, and she still wasn't there during school. Like, I think that's a little different, because it's like, had she been gone for, like, the whole weekend, she didn't show up in class or anything, or school, and, like, she was actually, like, missing, I think that could have been a different story, but
I agree it could have been a different story, but also it's no, even if it's a weekend or school, if your friends are asking if you're okay, you answer.
Yeah. So.
Christ.
Well, she's fine, apparently.
Yeah, I know she's fine.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I like how Magnus comes over and he's like, wow, Wilhelm's car is so cheesy.
It's a fancy car.
It's cheesy.
Isn't it? Is it an Aston Martin or something else? Is it an Aston Martin?
I have no idea. I don't know cars.
I don't know cars either, but I remember someone saying at one point in this that someone had an Aston Martin. I don't remember who. But
sure, like, I guess we'll say yes.
If anyone did, it would probably be William.
So they get out of the car. They're still very clingy. Sonic comes over and is like, this is awkward.
Yes, it is. Because I thought you were dead.
What did you just say?
I meant like... I thought you were dead or mad at me. That's why it's awkward.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
So, then we cut to Sana and Noora talking, and she says that they talked about everything, and now, like, everything's just, like, ever. Yeah, she doesn't really like finish her sentence. She's very like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite couples are back together. We love to see it.
Yeah, which I think is a good time to play a voice message from Abby Caceres.
Oh, okay.
I feel like this is very fitting for to play now.
So Emma, how does it feel to have your ship survive even through all of Billy's attempts to make you hate William and Nora?
Hey, dancing through the happiness. Sucks to suck, bitch.
Oh.
They survived. All of your attempts to be like, I don't know, you think he's coming back? Sure, okay.
I mean, you believed it. Don't get me wrong, you believed it.
I did believe it. But I still was happy with my ship in its little bubble.
Your stupid bubble. Oh my god. That was like what's like you and your bubble.
I love my bubble. My bubble was great. My bubble was awesome. And now they've broken out of the bubble and they're still good. We love to see it. Ta-da. Isn't it nice to see a ship survive the chaos?
Not my ship.
God. I feel like that meme. I was that meme of Jack Sparrow the entire time for this season and the last that you were just like, I don't know, I don't think he's ever gonna. He's horrible. I feel like I was that meme from Pirates of the Caribbean with Jack Sparrow just like laying on the deck going, "Stop blowing holes in my ship!" Just like screaming out to the oblivion.
Yeah.
I love them. Continue.
Anyway, so now Sana kind of talks about Yusuf a little bit and tells Noora that he's moving to Turkey all summer. And she's like, just ask him, just talk to him. And she's like, oh, I don't have his number. And she's like, add him on Facebook. And she's like, oh, I blocked him. Like, I unfriended him.
Unblock him.
Yeah. And I like how Noora even says, like, son, if you don't do this, I will log into your account and do it for you. Don't think I won't. You did it to me, I will do it back to you.
Who can play at that game?
Yes. The next clip is called Strong in Your Faith, released on Wednesday, June 14th, 2017 at 3 p.m. What?
I like this scene.
Oh, yeah, with Sana and her mom.
Oh, that's what this is?
Yes.
I just heard straw in your face, and oh, no, that's in the next episode. My bad.
Yeah. I was like, why are you talking? I mean, this is still a nice scene, though. Like, don't get me wrong.
I had no idea there was a straw in anyone's face in this scene. What?
Strong in your faith. Be strong in your faith.
Continue.
Okay, so Sana's showing her mom, like, pictures of her and the girl squad, which is nice, because it's kind of showing that Sana's, like, trying to introduce her mom to them and, like, maybe have them over and, like, kind of...
These are my friends. I love them.
Yes.
Need you love them, too.
Yeah. But then a notification pops up from Yusuf and is like, hey, you really want to hang out? Great. You want to do Friday? I leave Saturday.
Poor timing.
Yeah.
Her mom was. She looked at her mom. She's like, "You did not mean for that."
Yeah, a little bit awkward. But then Sana admits that she likes Yusuf.
I like that she admits that. It's like she still doesn't lie to her mom. Really, she had some little moments in last season, but she's like trying not to. She is trying to tell her mom stuff and be closer to her, which I appreciate.
Yeah, and she does admit that he is a Muslim, and her mom's just like, okay, and now you two are gonna hang out. Like, she doesn't seem like against it. She seemed like, okay, so now you are going to hang out with him. Yeah.
I appreciate, like, I like half appreciate and half I'm like, for this conversation, because some of it's like, oh, you're not in love, it's just infatuation, which, like, could be very true, but, because they are just teenagers, but also it's like, oh, but if she does love him, can that please be okay? But also, I do appreciate where she's just like, Sana, you're not getting married yet. Like, feel free to like someone else, it's okay.
Yeah, I do like how her mom in the scene is really like, yeah, no, like, because I think Sana keeps saying, like, oh my god, like, I can't marry him, I can't marry him.
Yeah.
And her mom's like, you're not getting married anytime soon, like, you're still 17.
Exactly.
Like, slow your roll a little bit, and then
Calm down.
yeah, I do think they had a good conversation here
Yeah, I agree.
about that. But then Sana texts back saying like, "Oh, I can't this week. I didn't realize we're leaving this Saturday. Have a nice summer."
Girl, no.
Yeah. And then Chris texts back and is like, "Hey, let's drive the bus or van tonight or Friday or whatever."
Yeah, the van.
Yes.
I like to have a little van. It's nice, it's cozy, and it's where you're, good few friends. Like, that's how I'd want to do it, to be honest with you. I wouldn't want to be on a bus with 25 other people and just talking to the one person next to me. I'd rather be, like, with maybe 4 or 5 other people in a small little van and just, like, all talking to each other at once. Like,
yeah, like all your close friends, just like all together.
That seems way more fun.
Yeah. Then the next clip is called Maghrib, which was released on Friday, June 16th, 2017 at 8:15 p.m. So Sana is doing her prayer, and she said like, "Hey, please take care of Ava, Vilda, Noora, Chris, Elias, Yusuf, Isak, Evan." Like, kind of gets in
everyone.
Gets in all her friends. And then she stopped when she hear the song playing. And did you recognize this song as the same one Yusuf was dancing to that one time, and Sana caught him dancing to?
Oh, what was it? I know that. That's not helping me.
No.
No.
Is it called like "I Feel You" something or like?
Oh, I feel you coming.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I do know that one.
Yeah.
So that was more of a throwback moment, kind of just like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was like their song.
I forgot, because I completely forgot about that. So I saw the scene, I was like, what is going on? Does she have a nosy neighbor that she's going to have to talk to? What?
So then the girl are texting being like, "Hey, we're ready to meet up and everything." And then Sana texts and is like, "Hey, I regret canceling the date with Yusuf." And Nora's like, "Yes, call him, go.
Go.
And Ava's like, "Yes, do it now, girl, life is now."
I like how the vibe of what they were saying was very much like, "Oh, thank God, we thought you would have to like come with us halfway on the bus before you figured out you should have called him." Thank God, we were gonna say something, but
And then Sana's like, "Well, according to Islam, life is after death, which is one of the reasons why she should stay away from him." And Chris is like, "Well, according to me, your genitals are dead after death. So, which is one of the reasons why you should go meet him now."
Fair argument. Go, Chris.
And then Sana's like, "Now I know why my mom's worried about me not having any Muslim friends." And Nora's like, "Wait, I can argue this from a Muslim perspective." And she's like, "Okay, go ahead." And she's like, "Okay, so doesn't Islam believe in fate?" And Sana's like, "Yes." And Nora's like, "Okay, well, if you believe in fate, then that means you believe that Allah is almighty, and there's a reason why Yusuf came into your life. It might not necessarily because you'll end up together, but you won't know if you don't try."
Fair play.
And Sana's like, "You're right."
You're right.
So Sana calls Yusuf. She's like, "Hey, want to go out tonight?" And he's like, "Oh, I have other plans."
I knew he was fucking other.
And then he's like, "No, JK, I'll be there soon." And they had their little date.
They did. They have a little date.
Yes. They go walk the pier. Yusuf gets scared by a duck.
That wasn't a duck, was it? It was like.
Is
it a goose? I thought for a second it was a swan, but I think it's a goose.
Oh, it may have been a swan.
Was it a swan? What's the difference between a swan and a goose?
It's a water bird.
Hey, Bixby. Bixby. Bitch. Okay, fine. We'll type it in like a caveman.
Like a caveman typing in your Google.
What does a swan, not a Sean, swan look like? Well, I swear that was a swan, yeah. Let me search goose now to compare the two. Because swans are, like, aggressive. People don't think they are, but they are quite aggressive. Yeah, it was for sure a swan. Was
Swan
not a
versus
goose.
goose. Oh yeah, no, it was a swan. It was a swan.
It was a
totally
swan for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's a swan, and Yusuf gets jump scared by it.
fair play. They're honestly so mean when they want to be. Swans will literally kill you.
Yeah. And then there's like a moment where there's like an outdoor shower hose or whatever, and he's kind of like, hey, stand under it and see if you trust me to not press it. And they had a little back and forth, and neither of them really get wet, so they trust each other.
They're cute.
Then they go back down to the dock, and they count down because it's almost sunset, which means Sana would be able to eat again. And as soon as it's sunset, Sana like almost chugs her entire water bottle.
And chugs it down.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm starving, I need food. And he's like, did you think I wouldn't have already brought some?
I love that. He was like, I mean, hello, I'm going on a date with a girl that's just finished fasting and everything and needs food. Of course I brought food. And I'm like, I when I saw that, I was like, see, actually, this could work. Because I know people have been saying throughout this episode that it was hard to, like, date or be friends with people who had different religions than yours or who aren't religious. Yeah. And, like, if they were together, he's still like there ready with food, like when she's done, like, here you go, I know it's fasting. So it's like, so even if they do have different like beliefs, he still respects hers enough to do this, and she respects him enough to not like push him into anything. So yeah, I think they could work just fine. It's the issue of Sana's religion saying that she not allowing it. Yeah, that's the only thing. The issue. It's not Sana herself, it's not Yusuf himself, it's not their own personal beliefs or their thoughts on each other. It's the reason where Muslim woman cannot marry a non-Muslim man. True. So, I just noticed that people were saying it earlier, and I was like, but they seem like a good exception because they respect. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. I think Yusuf is like very sweet. He is very respectful of Sana. He seems very sweet. I like him. Yeah, and then they start talking. Sana admits that she was bullied in middle school a lot. Sometimes when she like gets similar experiences, like with the whole Sarah thing, she kind of just like everything turns black and she just goes fucking war. Yeah, it's time for war. Yeah, but she does say that she is now trying to practice like not believing that everyone is so like prejudiced against Islam. But she does admit it is difficult to do. Yeah, I see. Yeah. And she brings up what Yusuf said earlier, where like he thinks that religion divides society, and he kind of admits that like honestly, even without religion, society would probably still be divided. Yeah. So definitely agree. Society's fucked up sometimes. I don't think it's the whole reason, but I do think it might be part of the reason why society's divided. But I think it would be divided regardless. I don't think there's a real anyway like where it's not. Yeah, and then he compares it to like a revenue party. Yeah. Revenue or review? What's a review party? Review. Okay. What's a review party? I don't know. Is that what that is? I thought it was a revenue party. I didn't think it was a revenue party. What's a revenue party? Like when you go to the revenue. I thought it was review. I thought it was, no. Oh, maybe it is review. It is review. Damn. What's a review party then? I know more about Skam than you. Well, what's a review party then? Okay, smart one. Wasn't it that party thing that they had at the beginning of the season 3? That was just Ava's party. No, not Ava's party. The one where they met up in the Oh, review party Norway. Oh, that's the first thing that came up. What is this? Okay. Oh, it's a Rust stuff. Yeah, it's like Rust stuff. Yeah, they met up in the it's where Isak and Evan first exchange glances. No, that's Kusgrupa. I feel like they were talking about review parties during that season, though. Man, I don't fucking know. I feel like they were. Anyway, yeah, it's a party, essentially. It's a party where you only hang out with your friends and you try not to, do all that stuff. I do love when this gets brought up, where Yusuf says, like, everyone thinks they're on the team with the good guys, but truth is there is no good or evil. It's just everyone trying to do the best, do their own thing. Yeah. Except for people who aren't doing their best and are bad people. But that's a different story. Everyone's just here on Earth trying to get through it, man.
Yeah.
It sucks a lot of the time. We're just trying to survive.
Yeah. And then Sana, like, kind of jokes and like, you really are Muslim, aren't you? You just don't want to admit it. and he says, like, unfortunately not. I like how neither of them are throwing away their beliefs for each other as well.
Yeah,
like, I like how they handle that, because I was a little worried that would have happened. And, like, while I would have loved for them to be together if he did do that or whatnot, but, like, I think it's better and more realistic that he didn't.
Yeah, I do appreciate that, because, like, you do see that sometimes in TV where they're like, no, I'll throw all this away to be with you. And while some of it is like, yeah, all that stuff you didn't like anyway, but if this is something you deeply believe in, I'm glad they're not just ditching it for each other.
And then Sana asks, like, oh, well, in your own religion, is it okay to marry non-believers? And he's like, yeah, that's chill. And he asks, like, oh, are you going to marry a non-believing man? And she's like, maybe. And he's like, oh, who? She's like, Stephen Curry.
There you go.
Yeah, she wants to form a basketball team.
Why not?
Have 6 kids. To form a basketball team.
She's changed her tune now from, like, 2 kids to 6.
Yeah, which, I mean, shows that she's kind of, like, reaching his level of kids. He wants 12 kids, so she's like...
He does. We're halfway there.
Open to more, yeah. Yeah, and then Yusuf said, like, okay, well, I'll be back once you're over Stephen Curry.
Cute.
Yeah, and then they hug, and that ends the episode.
Yes, it does.
And technically, Sana's season.
That's true, technically it's on a season.
Yes.
Are we going to do a MVP for each episode, or just each podcast episode?
I feel like we should do it for each episode, because each episode is very different, so I feel like
True.
they should each get their own MVP. So, MVP for this episode. I gotta think a little bit. I think I got one.
Yeah, pretty sure I have one too.
Damn it.
God,
Sorry.
you with your clapping bugs.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Same time?
Okay, yep. 3, 2, 1. Yusuf.
Sana.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
We keep picking people, each person in a couple.
Yeah, I know. We keep getting the same couple, but yeah.
Same couple of rom-coms.
Okay.
So
Why Sana?
Partly because it's her season, and she did such a good job in it, and I feel like she ended her season quite well as well. But also, she started to be more honest and open with the people around her in this episode. Now that all the drama of the season's over, she is talking to Yusuf and is being kind of honest about her feelings, whether she says it out loud or not. She's being honest with her mom about her friends and who she likes, and she's being honest to herself and what she wants by saying, actually, you know what, I am going to go hang out with Yusuf instead of the girls. And they're like, yes, go! So I like the way Sana has grown throughout this season, and through all the seasons, to be fair, but I like the way she's come up with within herself.
I agree. Sana with a close second. I was debating between the two, but...
I know, I think I got to Yusuf at one point too, and I was like,
Yeah, but I did pick Yusuf, mainly because, again, I liked at the end where, again, we kind of talked about how, like, he didn't just, like, go back to being Muslim for Sana. He didn't throw away his beliefs for Sana, which I really like that he didn't do that. And also how he respects Sana so much. And, like, even with, like, whole preparing food, because he knew that she was going to be done fasting while they were on their date, and, like, she was going to want to eat right away, so here's, like, food. And, like, just the way he's always been, like, he was there for her, and, like, he's also kind of like a dork when he was like, oh, sorry, I'm busy, just kidding, I'm free, but let's go. Like, he's kind of a dork, but he's great. And
he's really sweet.
Yeah. And another thing I like is I like that he also chose not to go to Turkey. Like, he still decided to go and leave.
Yes.
Again, like, we kind of see that he didn't just leave because it seemed like Sana didn't like him or whatever. He didn't leave for Sana, and he's not staying for Sana either. He's kind of like, still able to live his own life. Yeah. And do his own thing. So, that was our recap of Skam Season 4, Episode 9, Life is Smiling.
Hell yeah.
We will take a break, and when we come back, we will talk about Skam Season 4, Episode 10, Thanks for everything. The
Oh.
series finale.
Oh.
Yeah. We will be right back. And we are back with a recap of Skam, Season 4, Episode 10, Thanks for Everything, the series finale. We just talked about Skam, Season 4, Episode 9, Life is Smiling, and now we are talking about Thanks for Everything, the series finale.
Finale. Dun dun dun.
Yes.
We've made it.
We have made it.
Wow. I can't believe we're at the end.
I know. I forgot how much this episode hits.
I wonder what you're going to make me watch next.
I have my idea. It's been the same idea for a while, so I think it's gonna stick this way. But
alright, you're pretty set. Okay.
We'll see. So the first clip is Vilda.
Vilda!
Released on Saturday, June 17th, 2017 at 5:24 p.m. So we see that Vilda is in the bathroom and she's putting on like mascara and shit and trying to like get ready. And Chris texts her and is like, hey, I'm almost there. And Vilda's like, okay, wait outside for me and I'll be down soon. And then the doorbell rings. And we kind of see her a little hesitant to answer at first. But she ultimately does. She's like, oh, hi. And it's like, hi, I'm the new billing manager or whatever. And I realized that I don't think your mom has been paying anything. And Bill's like, oh, she just works a lot. She probably forgot. She'll get to it soon. And he's like, okay, great. Thank you. And then we see Vilda looking through some bills.
Yes. Oh, she's trying to find the notice, I think, from what I can tell.
Yeah. But then she gets a text from Sana. And it's this long message, and it kind of says, like Sana admires, like, her strength and unwillingness to give up, and, like, she's the first person she would take to war. And it says that she loves her and wants to invite her to an Eid pre-party to celebrate the end of Ramadan.
That sounds fun, honestly. It looked fun. Everyone at the party and everything, and the food looked good. I wanted to try those meatballs.
Honestly, the food looked really good.
I really wanted to try those meatballs, no lie. Like, I was like, damn.
They look so good. Then Villa gets a glass of water, and gets, like, a little tablet of Sobril, which is an anti-anxiety medication which helps with alcohol withdrawal.
Ooh. Interesting. So maybe her mom was drinking alcohol a lot.
Yeah. And we see her give it to her mom.
Uh-oh.
And she said, like, hey, I'm going out. And she's like, okay, who was at the door? And she's like, oh, it was just someone asking to sign a petition. Like, nothing big. And kind of covers her back up and leaves her before going to meet Chris. So what did you think of the Vilda clip?
Oof. Well, I mean, she said something. What was this that she said a while back that her mom was like...
Her mom's always having a wine tasting party. That was her excuse for her friends never to come over to her house, never to really meet her mom. And now we kind of see why.
Her mom's probably having a wine drinking party with just her, from what if we're going by the medication.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably her way of just saying it, but it's got to be tough because her mom's not paying the bills either for like rent and stuff. So now Velda has to try and figure out how to do that because her mom's just laying there. Which, I mean, when she opened the door and her mom was laying there, I was laying in my bed watching this and I was like, mood. Like, looks like me on a normal day. So
yeah,
I get it, but it also has to be tough on Velda.
Yeah. We see, like, and it goes back to Sana's message about how strong and, like, powerful Villa is, because we see she's literally taking care of the household. Like, her mom isn't really that functional with that.
Yeah. And she does lie to her as well, but, like, I think it's just to, you know, because if I was in a depression session and someone told me, hey, by the way, just to let you know, the guy came by and said the bills weren't getting paid, the immense random guilt that would overcome me would make it worse.
Yeah.
So I do kind of like that she didn't tell her. That she wasn't like, oh, it was just a guy. She said, it was someone collecting signatures. And I'm like, I actually appreciate that she didn't tell her, because that would have made things a lot worse. Wait until she's a little more stable.
Yeah, but I also think that Vilda's like still a child and she should not be responsible for this stuff.
True.
And
True.
we also don't know how long she's been doing this for. Like,
Yeah.
this seemed like almost a routine. Like, when she heard the doorknock, she's like, oh shit. Like, she was hesitant for a reason because obviously
Yeah.
she probably knew
She
what
knew.
it was. And it just wasn't her first time dealing with something like that, probably. So it's like,
Yeah. She's used to it.
yeah, while I get why she didn't tell her mom, and like, I think that was like also partially good, I think also Vilda should not be in this situation at all to begin with.
It sucks that she has to even deal with it like that.
Yeah. Then the next clip is Penetrator Chris.
Yeah, bruh. This was like, because like it flashed to them and I was like, oh, okay, Ava. And I figured we were gonna do Ava, and then it flashed over to Penetrator Chris, and then it said it. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
expectation subversion.
Yes.
So this fucking clip, they messed me up. They got me shipping something and then immediately having to drop it. Like, what the fuck was that?
Wait. Okay, well, I was gonna ask, how many references from season 1 did you get in this fucking clip?
Oh my god, were there references?
There are like 10 different references to season 1. From the beginning, there's references to season 1.
What?
So, this clip was released on Sunday, June 18th, 2017 at 10:11 a.m. So the first thing we see really is Chris like touching Ava's face and like tracing her face.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what Ava did with Jonas in season 1.
Really?
Yes. That's the first one I saw.
God, I don't remember.
Yes. Then he talks about a dream he had where he was in elementary school, dated this girl, and then walked up to Ava and was like, damn, are you my new girlfriend? Or can I be your boyfriend or something? And kind of said that to her. And there was something similar in season 1 where Jonas had a dream about Ava, like, going around kind of like sleeping with other guys or something, and like kind of, which both of the dreams actually kind of came true in a sense.
Yeah, they did actually.
So that might be another reference to that. And then, so after Chris tells Ava that, Ava's like, well, good thing your dream wasn't real, because we are not together, and we will never be together. And
Damn.
he's like, why? And she says, because you're a cheating fuckboy.
Damn. Right in the heart.
I mean, it's true. Where's the lie?
I know, but like he was starting to not be. Like, okay, this clip really like freaked me out because I was like interested. Like I was like, oh wait, oh he looks like he really likes her. Ooh, I really like this. Oh, like I don't know. I really? Liked it. Yeah.
Okay. Then Vilda calls Ava and is asking like, hey, we should get something for Sana for the Eid party. And she's like, yeah, we can ask around to kind of plan something, and then hangs up.
And he's looking at her with these doe eyes.
Wow, you really fell victim to this, didn't you?
I did. I really did.
Wow.
I don't know why.
You were
I
so
was
easily
just
swayed.
intrigued.
Holy shit.
I was so easily swayed. And so I started to ship it a little bit. I was like, oh, okay, I'm excited to see this become a thing. And then they fucked me over at the end of the episode by making the worst thing happen that I've ever seen.
You thought.
Yeah. How could you do that to me?
Then they hear Ava's mom call for Ava. And she's like, oh shit, hide. Tries to push him off the bed. Which, if you remember, again, in season 1,
yes,
when Ava's mom walked in, Ava pushed Jonas off the bed. Jonas actually hid. Chris did not.
I definitely see this. The parallels there.
Yes. And so Chris literally is like, hi, I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
I think this is quite funny.
Naked, wearing her daughter's bedsheet around his fucking crotch is how he introduces himself.
Kind of funny, not gonna lie.
It's a little bit, but also odd.
I mean, hey, fair play. He was like, well, oops, hi.
Yeah.
thought that was quite good.
Yeah, and so her mom's like, oh, Chris. And he's like, oh, is your name Chris too? Which, again, in season 1, in the first episode, when Penetrator Chris met Girl Chris, they had their big thing where they were both named Chris. They both freaked out about that.
Oh yeah, like oh my god, I'm Chris. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my god. This is literally a season 1 flashback, almost.
That's so weird. Oh my god, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. And she's like, no, my name is not Chris. And I'll leave you two to continue whatever you were doing, and then leaves.
Well, she's letting them continue whatever they're doing.
I mean, what other choice do you have? It's like, I mean, Ava's already turned 18 at this point, so it's not like it's...
I kind of like the approach there. That was kind of funny.
You like the approach of a naked guy greeting his person he is sleeping with's mother and introducing himself while naked.
What was he supposed to do? Sit there and be like,
hide!
My bad. He had no time to hide. She burst right in the door.
No, Ava tried to push him off the bed. He does not move. He's just like standing there. She says like hide and tried to push him off the bed. He does not move. He's like, no.
Well then, to each their own. I thought it was quite funny.
Okay, well.
They got caught. Oopsie daisy. And he made the most of it.
And then they go back to having sex, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
They look like it. So, then we have Jonas, released on Monday, June 19th, 2017 at 12:19 p.m.
I got jump scared, okay? They were just walking.
Yeah.
And then the second she turned around, I was like, that better not be who I think it is.
It took me a hot second to realize who it was. My first time watching it. I literally, when I realized, I paused my video and I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
So stupid. Fuck that. No, I'm against it.
Yeah.
I'm against any pairing with her in it.
Yeah. So Jonas is, I guess, having a thing with Emma. But then he leaves and goes over to the boys' squad and Sarah. Because apparently Sarah was also invited to the Eid party. And she does say she's a little skeptical because she thinks that, oh, this could be a trap. And like, but Isak assures her, and he's like, no, this is all about making peace. This is what Sana wants. She just wants to make peace and everything.
Yeah. It's fine. Chill.
Yeah. So the boys talk, and Jonas gets a text from Penetrator Chris asking him for advice about Ava.
Oh my god.
Okay, so as a new Penetrator Chris stan, what was your thoughts on this move?
Bold.
Bold good or bold bad?
I don't know. I just think bold. Like, I wouldn't do it.
No, I think that's so fucked up. You don't ask, like, someone who you're not even really friends with. Like, you cheated. Like, back then, Chris was the person who Ava cheated on Jonas with, and now he's asking Jonas for advice about how to date Ava.
Oh, I forgot that she cheated on Jonas with him.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
That's a no in my book. I'm just saying.
I don't think you should do that.
I also don't think you should ever ask someone, be like, hey, you know how you dated this person? Yeah, I'm trying to date them now. How do I do this? Like, that's just weird. That's... No. Especially if you're not even friends or anything, too. Like, they aren't Jonas and Chris are not friends.
No, of course not.
And Jonas just laughs at it and kind of shows the boys that, and they kind of laugh at that. And Jonas says, like, he's not going to respond because he doesn't think that Chris is good enough for Ava.
That sounds like someone else still wants Ava.
I mean, that might be a little foreshadowing for that, where he still thinks that... I mean, he still thinks highly of Ava, and I think that she deserves the best. Then Villa shows up and asks Madi what kind of Muslim traditional gifts that they should get for Sana.
He's like, girl, I'm Catholic.
He is! And she's like, oh, my bad.
Oh my god. I like how we still got at least one more Vilda oof.
Yeah, a little Vilda oof. Vilda is Vilda.
Vilda oof. Vilda is Vilda.
Vilda is Vilda.
I forgot about that. I missed that. Vilda is Vilda.
Yeah. And Maddox is like, hey, we should just make a car for Sana. And then Vilda leaves. But before she leaves, Jonas asks her about Ava and Chris. And she's like, oh, they're just sleeping together. But Ava might have feelings for Chris. Is what?
Which is the other thing, which is like the other way around from what we've seen.
Yeah. Again, it just goes to show Vilda doesn't really know anything that's going on.
No, I don't think Vilda ever knows everything. She just guesses.
Yeah, she's like, I'm assuming so. And surprisingly, the boys seem to be on board with Chris. Like, they're kind of like, hey, you should give him a chance. People can change.
Yeah.
And Jonas ultimately does text him and is like, hey, don't get her flowers or anything. Just get some nachos and watch, like, TV shows or whatever. Like, just chill.
Yeah. He's like, Fresh Prince and nachos.
Yes.
That'll do it. And I'm like, chill. That sounds like a fun night, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably prefer
I don't want
Friends,
flowers.
but, like, I've never seen Fresh Prince, but...
I would probably choose Friends as well.
Yeah.
I've not fully seen Fresh Prince. I've seen bits of it. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
If we're talking, like, classic 90s sitcom, then Friends is the way to go.
Friends is the way to go, for sure.
Yeah.
I loved Friends. I liked Full House as well. That's what I grew up on.
Full House was another one that I liked, too.
Yeah. I grew up on that show. That was my favorite. I liked Step by Step, too.
I never saw that.
Did you ever see Step? Oh, Step by Step. I love that show. That was so... They filmed the entirety of... I don't know if they filmed the inside of them, like, the whole thing was them at an amusement park, the opening, with the theme song and everything. I don't know if it was at Six Flags, but I know that the pan away, that was Six Flags. I was like, hold the phone. I know that roller coaster. So
Yeah.
I like that. That was cool. But Step by Step was one of my favorites. Family Matters was one of my favorites. I liked a few of the 90s, 2000s shows. They were so good. I miss TV like that.
Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore.
Mm-mm. They try. It doesn't work.
They try and fail. So after Jonas texts Chris that, he also texts Emma. And like, hey, do you want to come to the Eid party on Saturday?
No. She shouldn't go. Like, why would she? No. Jonas is just like, want to come with me and be my +1? No. We didn't invite her. No.
Like Isak said, the Eid party is about making peace. And that's why Sana invited Sarah to be there. That's what, like, that's the point of it, is like to make peace. Like, it's to make peace.
I don't want to make peace with her.
You don't have to. I actually like the way their situation ended up. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, the Eid party's about peace. You know who you should make peace with?
You know what? The next clip is Chris Burry, actually, so we're gonna talk about her right now. Which was released on Tuesday, June 20th, 2017 at 10:57 a.m. And I actually really loved it. This is one of my favorite of these clips.
Really?
Is we seeing Chris's perspective.
Yeah.
It's so good. So Chris is with Noora and Ava, and they're talking about like making a speech or something for Sana. But Chris is getting a text from Vilda asking to borrow 1,000 kroner to buy a top on sale. And says that she'll pay her back. And we, the audience, now know that that isn't what the money's for. And Chris also at this point knows that's not what the money's for either.
Yeah, that's not what it's for.
Yeah.
No.
And then Emma shows up and is like, hey, you guys are going to Sana's Eid party. Remember when we were in the Cousgruppe? That one time?
Trying not to remember. Really trying not to remember.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, sure, we'll take care of you, it's fine. And it's like, cool. Then Chris goes to the nurse's room and says that she has a friend who has a difficult time at home because her mom is depressed, and she says that she feels like she should be a better friend. And she feels like she's not doing enough. The nurse is like, no, that's stupid. Like, you're talking about like how you like are of trying to avoid conflict, but you shouldn't do that because like everyone's scared of conflict, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to do it, and that doesn't mean you're not being a good friend, because like the fact that like she's actually here and trying to help her friend shows that she's being a good friend.
I'm not good with conflict either.
Yeah, but also show that
I need to be better at that.
But that means sometimes you need to face it too. You need a...
I know I do. I just don't want to.
I know.
I keep putting shit off because I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but I actually do really like that clip because I feel like Chris, up to this point, has only been seen as like the comic relief character.
Yes, but she's also such a good friend. And
Yeah.
I've noticed that throughout the seasons.
Yeah, it really gives her more depth. And she had a conversation with Vilda later in the last clip, which is like...
Yes.
So
I love
good.
that conversation.
It's so good. Then we have Evan. Released on Wednesday, June 21st, 2017 at 1:13 p.m., a.k.a. Isak's birthday.
Yeah, Isak's birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Isak.
Yes, and Evan is like kind of just at the bench waiting for Isak, texting in the group chat saying like, hey, is everything ready? Did you bring the beer? And he says he wants to be perfect considering like everything that Isak has to deal with, which Evan obviously referring to his bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do like how Chris is like, I see a guy who turned a somewhat grumpy boy into a happy boy.
Oh. So true.
That's so sweet. And then Isak shows up, and Evan gives him a beer to celebrate his 18th birthday.
Yeah, beer at school.
Yeah.
I wish I could do beer at school.
Yeah. Well, 18, I think, is the legal drinking age there, too. So that's probably also why.
So it probably helps.
Yeah, no, probably not. No, you can't have booze on school grounds.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we're 18 at least. Yeah,
Nope.
but you're still in school.
Yeah, on school. Yeah, no, you can't have it on school. At least where I live, you can't have it
No.
on school grounds.
Oh, I bet. No, I'm pretty sure you can't have it here either.
Yeah. And did you notice that they started talking about a video on YouTube? That Isak is trying to find?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Yeah.
What? Wait, yeah, we never finished this out, so... What is he talking about?
I don't know. Maybe you'll find out soon after this clip.
I'll have to go find it myself because I don't know what to search.
I'll send it to you. Don't worry, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
It is an actual video that is on YouTube. I
just know it starts with a G.
It is, but in English, it's not. It doesn't start with G.
Oh, okay.
So it's confusing that way. Don't worry. You might not get it, but yeah, they're kind of just being sweet and cute and kissing. But then
the evil bitch walks
douchebag shows up.
Dickhead.
He doesn't even show up. He's just across the street.
I know. He's literally just walking across the street, and he decides to be a dick and insert himself in where he's not wanted.
Yeah. Well, Isak's ready to fight him.
I was ready to fight him.
Isak is so ready to fight him. He gets up and he's like, "Hey, come over here, you ugly piece of shit." And I like how Evan was so quickly to calm him down too.
Yeah. He was like, "No, we're not gonna fight."
Yeah. Like look at me. But, we're gonna go out, we're gonna celebrate, we're gonna have a good time. And yeah, I really like that. Because it kind of parallels
yeah, in season 3.
Yeah, because we saw that Isak, when Evan was going through a depression episode, Isak was there to kind of lift Evan up and kind of like be there for him and support him in that way. But here, it's kind of the opposite, but also the same, where Evan is calming Isak down and still again being there and supporting him and making sure he's
I like
okay.
how you can see Isak just visibly calm down, like as soon as they like meet eyes and stuff like that. He's like, "Oh yeah, I see you. I'm chill.
Yeah.
I really love that.
Also, did you notice that Evan in this scene had a pansexual pin on him?
Did he? Oh,
yes,
no,
I noticed that. Because I know it's confirmed. They like confirmed it, like not in the show, but they confirmed like by the creator and stuff that he's pansexual. But I think this is like the first actual instincts of him, like actually being pansexual, which is nice.
Yay!
So I'm gonna give you the clip now, or the video.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna send it to you. It's great. You can watch it now, and you can describe what's happening and freak out. It's gonna be great.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay. Intrigued now, because I remember that.
Yes. Okay, so let me know when you're gonna start watching it.
I already did.
Okay, well, okay.
Cute shit's happening. They're being cute.
Yes.
They're being cute. Is this all throughout, like, was it, like, maybe season 3?
Yeah, it kind of kind of shows, like, what, just, like, little videos and shit they took of each other when, like, throughout the time they've been together.
Aww. Ah!
Yeah.
Well, he's like passed out. That's funny. So happy birthday. I hope you liked the video. I love you. Aw. That's cute. That's very cute.
Yes.
Adorable. I love them.
Yes.
They're everything.
They're so good. So that was the birthday video that Evan made.
So he was expected to remember that was what he should type in to find the video.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, he said one day I'm going to make a video about you called The Boy Who Can Hold His Breath Underwater.
That's a very good point. He did tell him that.
And yeah, like, he should have remembered.
He told him.
Yes.
You had to remember, my dude.
Yeah. The next clip is called Wilhelm, released on Thursday, June 22nd, 2017 at 2:07 p.m.
Is it called Wilhelm?
It is. It is in my head.
Are you sure about that? I feel like we should be honest with everyone.
I hate you. It's called William, and they're on a date. And Wilhelm gets a text from his father, and he's asked if he talked to Noora about coming back, and he said he hasn't talked to her yet. And Noora is asking Wilhelm to help write speech for Sana, but he's like, "Oh, I can't write," and he's like, "I know you can't write, so help me." And then Noora says, like, without Sana, like, we wouldn't be here. So
Yeah.
like, and not just because of the email, because like she gave Noora the push to be with him.
Yeah.
Back in season 2.
Son has helped a lot of people in the group.
Yeah.
Do a lot of things.
And then Lynn calls her and is like, "Hey, we need toilet paper." And Noora's like, "Great, okay." And then during that conversation, Wilhelm does text his dad back and says, like, Noora is not coming to London because she needs to be with her friends and he needs to stay there with her too.
Yay! My couple is surviving. Woo! Party people!
I mean, look, I still think he should have asked Noora about this whole thing too. Like, he kind of just did it without even talking to her.
But the subtext is that he knows already because she left for that one of those reasons. She was very lonely there. She didn't really have anyone to talk to, and that's one of the reasons she came back. And they presumably have talked in length about what happened. We just didn't see it. That's where they were for those multiple days where she just didn't tell anyone. And yes, okay, neither did he. But the point is, they were off having this whole ass conversation about this. So I feel like he probably knows her well enough to be like, she's not going to want to go whether I tell her or not. And I would much rather be with her. So I'm going to stay here with her. This feels right, you know?
Well, like, I definitely agree with that point, but I also think, like, he still should have at least, like, brought it up. Be like, hey, my dad says, like, hey, like, he wants me back and wants you to come back with me and all that, but I know you want to be here and I want to be here with you. Like, he still could have said that, like, here. We still could have seen that. Like, this would have been the clip to do it. Like,
but also, I feel like if he told her, he would, it'd be like he'd be putting pressure on her to make a specific decision. And if she, then with all the information, I feel like she'd feel like it was her fault if he stayed. And he didn't want her to feel like that. Because it's not her fault that he stayed, not necessarily. He just wants to be with her himself. So he's deciding to stay himself. But if he told her all this, she would feel like he's staying for her and that it's her fault that he's not going to do what he wants to do and going back to London. He'd have to have this whole explanation of, no, I want to be here. I don't want to be in London. So it's, I think it was better that he didn't say anything.
but he still could have told her. He could, like, he still could have been like, hey, my dad wants us to go back. I know, like, you want to stay, but I know you want to stay here. Like, I know you well enough to know you want to stay here. You just admitted that. You said that that's what he knows. And he could say that. Be like, I know you want to stay here, and I know I want to stay here with you. Like, he still could have said, like, hey, my dad wants us to come back. The invitation is still open if we ever want to go back. But I want to stay here with you.
That can be a conversation for another time. I think this was
Well, there's
more
no
of a
other time.
serious-
There's like 2 more fucking clips left.
No, they
We
can
don't get
always
it.
like in the future they can always go back to like if they feel like moving there then they can. But like right now it was not necessary to bring it all up. After all they went through.
Yeah. But the whole thing with their issue was that they weren't talking to each other and communicating each other. Here
but
he
now
is,
they are.
still. No, he's not.
They had a whole conversation.
He's actively keeping things from her again. This is like fucking Ku and Leon all over again.
They had a
Holy
whole
shit.
conversation off screen. I have to know that that meant something.
Look, we all know when they were talking, they were just fucking. Okay, let's call a spade here. Okay.
She also said they discussed everything.
Yeah, but
She
they
said
clearly
that
didn't
in
talk about this
words.
thing because otherwise he would have already. His dad wouldn't keep asking. He would have said like, "Oh no," like because when his dad first asked like, "Hey, did you talk to Noora about coming back?" He says, "I haven't talked to her yet." And then later says, "I talked to her. She wants to stay here, and I want to stay here with her."
I think that's fine.
Whatever. Okay.
I think that works.
The next clip is called "It's Skilled and Lynn," released on Friday, June 23rd, 2017 at 7:31 p.m.
I drifted off right at the end of this clip, but I'm pretty sure it was only for like 10 seconds.
Okay. So essentially, Lynn is scared because she thinks Nora's gonna move back with Wilhelm, and
Yeah.
she's gonna leave her and Skill,
No.
and they're gonna be alone again. And Skill's like, "Hey, even if Nora leaves, like she still loves us. We still love her. We have to be able to respect her decisions for that." And yeah, that's just the way it has to be.
Mm.
And yeah, it's definitely I really like this clip a lot. I think.
I do too, yeah.
Again, we see so much more of Lynn in this clip that we haven't seen before. Like normally she's just like the depressed girl, like sleeping. Like
Yeah, we've seen more in this clip than we've seen of like probably the whole rest of the seasons.
yeah, it's so good. Like it's so interesting. And yeah, I really like how Skam kind of handles that conversation. It's almost like they're Nora's parents, and like she's like growing up and like leaving the nest and all that.
She's the one that kind of holds everything together.
Yeah. Then the last clip is called "Dear Sana,"
Aww.
released on Saturday, June 24th, 2017 at 10:46 p.m. So we are at the Eid party.
We're at the party!
Everyone's having a
Woo!
good time.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, everyone's doing their own thing. Everyone's kind of like mingling and shit. Isak and Evan are planning a trip together. That's something I noted.
That's cute.
Yeah.
They should
They're
go.
already-
It'd be fun.
Yeah, they're already planning a trip together, which is nice. Yeah, there's no synopsis for this clip on the wiki, so I'm kind of just doing off memory. So if you remember stuff from the clip, feel free to shout them out.
I always say, like, the whole planet trip thing. Like, so many people are like, oh my god, like, going on a whole ass trip with someone, like, you gotta know them first, you gotta do that. I was like, no, honestly, like, if it was like a third date and I had the money, I'd be like, do you want to go traveling for a third date? Maybe we'll go somewhere for a week. Like, do you want to go to South Korea for a week or something? If I had the money to do that, I think that's such an interesting way to get to know somebody, is to both be like a fish out of water in a random country and just figure it out together for a week. I think that's a wonderful way to get to know someone. So if you don't know someone, I think a great date idea is just to go to a foreign place.
That'd be
You know?
fun, yeah. I agree.
Go traveling. Go hiking in Thailand. Go crazy with it, you know? If you have the
Yeah.
money, try it.
Honestly,
I think that's a wonderful
yeah.
way to get to know someone. So if anyone ever says, oh, it's too soon to go on a trip together, no. Honestly, be spontaneous, be fun. So I love that they're doing this.
Well, also, Isak and Evan have been together for a few months. They live together.
They have.
Like, they're not, this isn't like a third date thing. They are literally
No, they have.
in a relationship.
They have. But it's been like, it hasn't really been like a year yet, has it? Has it been a year?
No, because so season 3 and 4 take place during the like school year.
Okay.
So like it started in like the fall and now it's ending in like the spring or start summer.
Okay.
So it's like they've been together. Well,
For a few
it
months.
depends when you pick their starting point, but they've been together since
Yeah.
at least December on Christmas, and now it's June. So
Okay.
it's like
So no, yeah, I was just making that point because not only have they only been together for 6 months, but they're also just like they're still in high school basically. So
Yeah.
they're still like really young to be going on like trips and stuff. But like in my mind, it doesn't fucking matter. Just have fun with it. As long as you're having fun with it, and you're both like having fun with each other, you can do anything you want for a date.
Yeah.
Traveling included.
Yeah, honestly, I do that.
I would so do that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to go on a date to Korea,
Honestly, yeah, if I marry someone with money or date someone with money and like wants to go traveling, let's do it. Let's do it.
do it. Oh my god, why not?
Yeah. Okay, what else happened in this clip?
The Chris and Vilda scene?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Very good.
So Chris kind of talks with Vilda, and she says like, "Hey, like like you're my best friend. Like I'm always here for you. If you ever need to talk, even if it's like the serious stuff too, like I'll be here for you for that." And Vilda says like,
I do have someone.
"Yeah, do you know why you're like one of my best friends? It's because no matter how upset or depressed I am, or how hard things are, like you always find a way to make me laugh and smile."
Yeah. And that's okay that's what Chris is for her. Because like as long as it makes her feel better, don't necessarily need to talk about things. If she has someone to talk about it with, that's fine. If Chris is the person who makes her laugh on a bad day, that's also fine.
Yeah. And we do see she does have someone to talk about with Magnus, like the little glance there.
She's like, over there, he's the person I talk to. I'm like, I'm glad she has that. Because he literally was like, you okay? Like,
yeah, he's like, you good? And she's like, yeah, well, not.
Oh, they're cute. I really like them.
They are really sweet, yeah. And yeah, I really love that interaction. Again, it just gives so much more depth to Chris's character specifically, because again,
it does.
She's been seen as a comic relief this whole time, and so.
Also, really I've noticed throughout the show that like, if anyone ever has like a problem and they don't know how to tell everyone, like specifically, for example, Sano, and she's like, I'm the one who created the account. I don't know how to tell them. Chris was the one she went to because Chris would not judge her. And if anyone ever goes to Chris first, she wouldn't judge them. She'd be like, okay, what do you want to do about it? Let's figure this out. Like, Chris is probably the first person to tell because she's such a good friend. Yeah.
We also get Lynn and Skill talking to Noora and Wilhelm about, like, they kind of give their blessing. They say, like, hey, Noora, it's okay if you want to move out. And Nora's like, thanks, but I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. Which I love. I love that because...
I did too. I did too.
Noora and William kind of, like, moved in together, like, so quick in London because they didn't want to be apart.
Yeah, no, yeah. It wasn't just that they moved in together real quick. It's that they moved away real quick.
But I think this is really good how now that he's back and they've talked about things, they're taking it slow from the beginning. Mm-hmm. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, because I think, like, comparing it to, like, Isak and Evan and Noora and Wilhelm, like, I think, yes, they both, once they kind of got together and their seasons kind of wrapped up, they both moved in together. But Noora and Wilhelm, they moved away. They moved to a place where Noora was, like, alone and, like, she didn't like it and all that. She just did it to be with him. Where Isak and Evan, they moved in. They were still able to have their friends. Like, Evan also kind of became part of the boy squad, too. Like, so they kind of, like, it kind of weaved in that way. So, like, it's not so much the moving in too fast was the issue. It's that they moved in too fast away. And they moved away from everything they knew and all that. But I also like that they're not moving in together right now either. Because I think it, like, it kind of shows, like, they didn't just pick up right where they left off. It shows that they're starting from the beginning again.
Yeah, they probably talked over and were like, okay, this is how this relationship's going to work. We need to start kind of from the beginning. We need to not move right in with each other again. We need to, like, let this, like, play out from the beginning. And I think that's a great idea. Way healthier. Yeah.
One of my favorite moments with Isak and Sana.
Yes.
That was such a cute moment.
They were so cute.
They are the best of friends. And I don't care
like, I got a 6. Yeah, I got a 6 because you helped me, and so I got a 6. It's like, but you totally didn't. I got a 6 because I'm me.
Yeah, and then he starts getting flustered because he's like, oh wow, you're just really beautiful. I'm getting flustered. Like,
oh, he's so sweet to her.
They're so cute.
Because they're best friends as well. So
yeah, they are best friends.
I love them. I think they're great.
They're so good.
I love their relationship. He's like, wow, you look really beautiful. She's like, thank you. I was like, oh.
And now I think we can talk about the thing we kind of alluded to earlier. with Penetrator Chris
Yes.
and
Oh,
Emma
God, I was
and Ava and
forgetting about
Jonas and
that.
that whole situation.
Why'd you have to remind me?
Well, we need to talk about it. We haven't talked about it yet. But so P. Chris goes to get food, sees Emma, kind of stares at her. She kind of stares back.
I thought that they had like dated in the past or something and they were recognizing each other. And it's like, oh shit, how are you? But like, no, he was just like, soulmate, 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 soulmate,
Yeah,
soulmate,
yeah, she's literally like, who are you? And he says, I'm your new boyfriend. And she's like, hi, new boyfriend. She goes along with it too.
She goes along with it. Fair play. I guess they deserve each other, but
yeah,
I don't like her.
And well, here, I don't like it for that. I don't care about those two. I like it for Ava and Jonas. I like that they're both kind of like, did we just get dished by like?
Yeah.
They're like, damn, that really just happened, didn't it?
Oh, we got immediately ditched. Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
And then they kind of almost have a moment, but then I think Vilda comes over and is like, hey, time for the speech.
Ah, Vilda.
Yes. So Jonas gives the speech and says, like, dear son, this is for you. So in the first clip, in the first episode, it was Jonas reading his, like, presentation speech, and it showed, like, the B-roll of all the stuff.
Ah, yeah,
And now it's ending with him giving the speech. Same way.
Yeah, was this at the beginning of the show, like all the way in season 1? Or was this the beginning of this season?
He was the first, with the first clip. The first scene.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I saw that, like, B-roll and stuff, I was like, oh, this is taking me back for some reason. Was this at the beginning of the season?
Well, then it gets weird. Did you notice that it got a little weird? Where, like, the quality shifted in the episode?
Yes! What was that?
So, the last clip is from the point of view of the audience.
Oh, that's weird.
And that's why it's shown through the screen. Like, they recorded it from a screen.
Yeah.
And, like, when Joseph is saying in his speech that, like, oh, fear spread, and it showed all the, like, stuff, those are actual comments, like, hate comments for the show and, like, the negative comments.
Really?
And then when he says, fortunately, love spreads too, it goes to all the positive comments and, like, all the love and support from the audience and the fans and all that.
I'm kind of obsessed with that.
It's so good.
I'm obsessed with the fact they did something from the audience's perspective, and that's why the quality shifted. Because I remember watching it, and I was like, did the end of this not get recorded and someone recorded it off their TV? What happened here? And no, that's kind of genius. I'm obsessed with that. It's
so good. Because I think it also shows, like, this last episode shows, like, the clips from everyone who's been here since, like, the beginning, or every key character. And, like, one of the key characters is us, you, the audience.
Oh, I like feeling validated.
Exactly! It's so good!
Thanks for noticing me. I try.
It's so good!
Wow. That's insane. I love that.
It's so good. That is such a good, like, way to wrap up. But that's the end.
That's the end. And it says thanks for everything in the yellow letters.
Yeah, thanks for everything.
I like that they did that. It wasn't just like that website at the end. It was like, here's thanks for everything. Aw.
So who's your MVP for the episode?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
There's so many people in this one. I don't know.
I know mine. It was a long time. Like, I had to think a lot about this, but I did pick my MVP for the episode. You good?
No. Fuck, this is hard.
Do you want me to go first? We don't need to do it at the same time. I can go first and get my thing, and then you can still think.
I kind of want to. That's the thing. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Ooh, I had an answer, but then I changed it.
Ooh. Okay, do you have an answer, though?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Sana.
Chris.
Which Chris? There are 2 Chris's.
I would have said Penetrator Chris if it was Penetrator Chris.
Well, I don't know. You praised him in this clip. I didn't know.
Okay, but I wasn't gonna choose him as an MVP.
I don't know.
He had, 2 lines of dialogue? No.
Okay, so you picked Girl Chris?
Yes.
Solid choice. Okay, why?
I was this close to picking Isak.
Okay.
Because he was
Also
just really
solid.
nice throughout the episode and also was about to fuck up a homophobe. So, like,
Yep. Love to see it.
solid choices here. But I chose Chris because all in all, I've realized watching this episode how good of a friend she's been throughout the entire show and how much she's always there for people when they need her, when they're having problems. They always go to her first. And in this, she showed she really was caring about Vilda and worried about Vilda and was trying to take steps to see what she can do to help. And I love that. She's a great friend. So she's my MVP for this one.
Nice.
How about you, Sana?
So I chose Sana. I think while this isn't technically part of her season because it's not really focused on her, it also kind of is in a way because it's from the first clip with Vilda. It starts Sana invites her to the Eid party, and we kind of see that's kind of like talked about in like almost every single clip leading up to like the actual party where like everyone's being like, oh, what should we get her? What should we do? And like at the ending, they're all there for Sana. Everyone comes together because of Sana. And it kind of just goes to show that she, like, even with Sarah and Ingrid, like, even though they didn't have a great relation with Sana, she still reached out and was like, hey, I want to make peace. We both did some fucked up shit. Let's put it behind us and move forward.
I love that.
Yeah, I think Sana also, like Chris, I think Sana is also just there for her friends. Like, she was always there, like, throughout the whole show for, like, Isak, for Noora, for Vil.
Yes.
Like, she's always been there for when her friends needed her. And I think that's great. A few things I realized we forgot to mention, actually. During the montage, Penetrator Chris and Emma are hooking up, as well as Ava and Jonas are hooking up as well.
Oh, yeah, I did see those. Yeah,
That's the thing. So they're back together.
That was the thing.
Also, we completely forgot to mention Yusuf and the text message with Sana.
Yes, he
Like,
did.
he's in
He
Turkey
was like,
still.
how was your... Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how's the party? She says it's good. He's like, this is where I am.
Yeah. Which, I also like that it didn't make Yusuf show up.
Yeah, part of me was like, is he gonna show up? But...
Yeah, like, as someone who ships him, I think that would have been great if they showed up. I was like, oh, yes, they're together. But, like, also, realistically, this show has always been a really real show.
Yeah.
Like, they've never really shied away from that. Like, and, like, so I think realistically it makes sense that Yusuf didn't show up.
It does, for sure.
Yeah, and I like that they still got their little closure of them texting each other.
They did.
So he was still up there.
It was so cute.
Yes. And that, I think, is the official end of Skam.
Wow.
Yes.
Can't believe it's over.
I know.
Went through all the seasons.
Yep.
We did it. I believed in us. I knew we could do it.
Yeah.
Damn. What kind of stuff are we gonna do for our last thingy?
So next week will be our after show party.
After show, that's the word.
Yes, where we will be doing our tier list. We will be answering questions from you guys. If you have any questions, you can send in voice messages to us, or you could tweet at us at _BPodcast_. I will make a tweet where you can do that.
And a good question to like think about until I'm pretty sure I know what maybe both of us might say. I'm not sure, but a good question to think about for next week is what was your favorite season?
What? Oh, that's I have another question that I was gonna ask as well. I'll save it for next week.
You'll save it? Okay. Is it something I don't have to think about then?
No, it is something you have to think about. So maybe I should tell you now. Okay, I'll tell you now then, actually.
Yeah, let me think about it.
A question to think about for next week is, if you were a main character of the season from your life, what would kind of be like what would it be about? Like, what kind of thing, like, whether it's something you're going through now or in the past, like, what kind of thing that really shaped and affected you to who you are now would be like a season for Skam?
That's deep.
I know.
I like it.
Yes. Yeah, if you have any other questions, you can send them in, again, through voice message or through Twitter at _BPodcast_. And then We will take quizzes too. I'm sure there are already plenty of quizzes out there.
There's gotta be.
So I feel like we don't need to make quizzes, so I think we're good with that.
Yes.
And then
OTP, bro TP, no TP?
OTP, bro TP, no TP, yeah.
Hell yes. I missed OTP, bro TP, no TP.
Yeah, OTP, bro TP, no TP.
We don't do it very often because we don't do high school shows that often.
Yeah, so it's kind of rare, but it's a nice little.
It's a fun time. It's fun to say.
Yeah, fun time. But yes, that was our recap to the finale of Skam.
Yay! I can't believe we did it.
So we will see you all next week for the after show party.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.